Hi everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be looking at a knife that, well, it's an Mtech. And I'll start off by saying I had an Mtech knife long time ago. And it was not a good knife. There is such thing as not good knives, and it was definitely one. So I'd been kind of leery and kind of just avoided Mtech knives, to be perfectly honest with you. And here it's been a while back, 2-3 weeks ago, just we kind of started a discussion about them, and I actually realized that Mtech makes some knives in the $50 to $100 range, and I've had a couple people tell me that they weren't bad knives. I'm like, okay. So then my buddy Mark from the knife market sends me a couple. He sends me a couple Mtechs to check out. Budget ones, not the $50 to $100 ones, but in their normal, budget range of that $10 to $15 one. And this little guy was in there. And I tell you what, for what it is, I'm kind of impressed. So let's zoom out and take a look at this one. Is the Mtech MT-1022. Now look at there. It's a button lock flipper. I'm like, okay. I didn't know Mtech made a button lock flipper, but it most certainly does. So we're going to start out there with it. A blue aluminum handle. Nice color. Lanyard hole there. As I said, it is a button lock. Button lock flipper. No jimping on the flipper, but it might not hurt to have some on there, but it's not too bad. But a button lock, no kidding. A budget button lock. I'm intrigued. Now, stainless steel pocket clip. Decent tension on it, but it is right hand tip down only. So I know that automatically turns some people off. It's okay. We'll get through it. It's riding on bearings. So that deployment is pretty darn smooth. Can I fail it? Yes, I can. If I want to, I can fail it. But it doesn't take much to flip it right out there. Now, you've got a 3CR13 blade. You got your Mtech logo there. There's your stainless steel. It's a USA design, but it is handcrafted in China, of course. Nice drop point. Got a little bit of a swedge on it. And if you can see there, it's got just a little bit of a recurve in it. Just a little bit. Not a big one, but just a little bitty one. Take a look at. So what do we got here? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pretty close to 7 3/4 fully open. Pushing about a 4.5 inch handle, which is going to give us right about a 3 1/4 inch blade. And how you measure it, that's pretty much your cutting edge as well. 3 1/4 inches. Handle grip on it. Grip length. Now, your natural grip, it does have finger grooves. So your natural grip length is going to be about 3 1/4. When we're down there, we'll do a couple size comparisons. There it is against the Rat 2. So it's quite a bit bigger than the Rat 2. How about Where's it at? There it is. How about the Ganzo FH71? Fairly similar in size. The 71's got a little bit of blade length on it from the looks of it. Just a little. But I'm telling you guys, I am still pretty darn impressed by this knife. The fact that, well, I'll just tell you, it's this one, the blue version. They have a blue version and a gray version. The blue version is less than $12. The gray version, it's the expensive one. It's almost $13. So, get a weight on it. Starting out in grams. 118 grams or 4.2 ounces. Take a look at our carry. Oh, there it is. Boom, it's gone. As I said, it is tipped down, but it's a pretty deep carry pocket clip if I've seen one. Pocket clip has really good retention on it. Now, of course, we're not going to have recessed screws in it. The clip itself is recessed, but the screws are not. So it's going to be a little bit tight up there on your jeans, which it was. But it wasn't too bad. I really didn't have any issues with it as far as that goes. As I said, the action on it is pretty darn good. I mean, a lot of the times I can get it to drop all the way shut if I get the lock mechanism just right. But I mean, doggone. The detent, did you hear it? Listen to it clip in. Yeah. It's got that, I don't know, I'm kind of digging that sound. It's got that metallic clank to it, kind of. I don't know how else to describe it. But, dang. For less than $12? Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know how you could go wrong with this, with a less than $12 button lock flipper for this price. Take a look at it up close. Edges are nice. Liners do stand just a little proud. Nothing too major. I say it doesn't on this side, but it kind of does on this side a little bit. So it might not be a handcrafted masterpiece, but nothing too major on it. But as I said, it's a $12 knife. Screws are recessed pretty darn well where they are. It's not sharp. That one stands up a little bit. They are tight. I made sure. So it's got a couple of little quirks to it. But doggone. In hand, this thing is really comfortable in hand. Holy cow. As you can see there, my hand, my 3 3/4 inch hand pretty much takes up the entire grip. You do have the finger grooves, as I said, so it does force your fingers into places. In my grip, it's fine. I have no issues with the grip. I have no issues with the pocket clip in hand. Jimping, I mean, it's not thick blade stock by any means, but good landing, good grip. The only thing I see is would definitely probably need to put a choil in there. File a choil in there, you'll be fine, because you do have a bit of a smile there. But overall, for a $12 knife, guys, I'm fairly impressed. And it's really funny. You know, like I said, I really haven't seen, or I personally hadn't really done anything with Mtechs for a long time. And then we get into this conversation a couple weeks ago, and Mark says, hey man, I'll send you some to look at. Tell me what you think. Okay. Mark runs, here, let me show you this. Mark runs the knife market. There's his info. He's got the YouTube channel, his eBay store. He sells budget knives on his eBay store, but there's his Instagram, his email. And he was really nice to send this stuff to me. And you know what? For nothing else, guys, for nothing else, with this knife, it's a fantastic budget way to find out, one, if you're going to like a button lock flipper, for one, if you're going to like a button lock knife. Great inexpensive way to find that out. And with that little bit of recurve in it, it'll give you an opportunity, be a great place to start learning how to sharpen recurves. You know, you won't have to start out with something that's got a big old recurve. You can start out with this. So for nothing else than those two reasons, I think this knife is worth 12 bucks all day long. Now you throw in the knife itself, and it's definitely worth 12 bucks. The MT-1022 from Mtech is, as the title of this video says, a very, very pleasant surprise. And I greatly appreciate, Mark, I appreciate you sending these to me and giving me the opportunity to check these guys out, because I probably wouldn't have otherwise. So these are available on Amazon, guys. Actually, at the time of shooting this video, it says the blue one will be available February 17th. And the silver one, they do have a few available. So if you want to check them out, there will be an Amazon affiliate link in the description. Want to check them out? Please use that. Helps the channel out. I always appreciate it. And I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by today and checking out the Mtech MT-1022 with me today. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.